folks, AJ here. How are you doing? I hope you're doing super duper well. I have finally got rid of my cold and the weather is sunny. It's 9 degrees here, so that's very hot for me. How about you? How is the weather where you are, and where are you? I'd love to know. Okay, so we're going to jump right into this video today. I'm going to read an article on Harper's Bazaar. Gwyneth Paltrow makes a rare comment on her Montecito neighbour, Duchess Meghan. Yes, has Meghan been snubbed? That's what we're going to be looking at today, folks. Okay, so the Goop founder opened up about the Duchess in a new interview. Besides Duchess Meghan and Prince Harry, the coastal California town of Montecito is home to plenty of other celebrities, including Oprah Winfrey, Ariana Grande, and Gwyneth Paltrow. Now, in a new interview with Vanity Fair, yes, Vanity Fair, who recently did a really scathing article on Meghan Markle, which I did a video you can see on my page. One of the couple's neighbours is opening up about what it's like to live close to royalty. This is hilarious, folks. Okay, so Paltrow offered a rare comment on her Sussex neighbours, revealing that she hasn't had a chance to develop a close relationship with them since they moved into the neighbourhood back in 2020. I don't know Harry and Meghan, Paltrow told the magazine. I mean, I've met Meghan, who seems really lovely, but I don't know her at all. The possibility of developing a friendship with the Sussexes isn't totally off the table, she added. Maybe I'll try and get through their security detail and bring them a pie. Okay, so I think the sheer fact that she says, I don't know her at all, tells me that she is like disassociating herself from Harry and Meghan. She's making it very clear, I do not know them. So she might have met her briefly, but we were told in the press, weren't we, that Harry and Meghan met Gwyneth Paltrow and her husband for lunch, and I think they had sushi together with Cameron Diaz. And you know, was this true? We don't know, because I seriously think, like, if when I have done before, I've met people, you know, for a business lunch or whatever, and I felt like, you know, I got to know someone over lunch. You don't say I don't know them at all if you've had lunch with them. What do you think? I think this is a sure sign that they did not go for lunch. But yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts. But I think she's making it very clear, look, I do not know Meghan. But it's nice that she said, you know, she's very lovely. You know, when you meet someone, you know, people are generally lovely. And, you know, it's good that she's not saying anything bad about her. But this is the culture, you know. If you start going around saying bad things about people when you're a celebrity like Gwyneth Paltrow, you might look a little bit like worried. Like if she said bad things about Meghan, then people might think that she's worried about Meghan clipping her heels, you know, like following in her footsteps in creating an influencer brand. But no. So what else does Paltrow say? She says, I was raised to see other women as friends, not foes. That's good. I think there's always more than enough to go around. Everybody deserves an attempt at everything they want to try. So she's saying, yeah, go for it, Meghan. Have a go. Try and build up a business. It is hard work. So Gwyneth Paltrow's business, I think, is worth around $200 million. She has been building this up for years. It is hard work. It's a big slog. And I'm sure she's put a lot of sweat and tears and everything into her business. And she's like, yeah, go for it. But I'm not sure Meghan has... she might have the drive and the ambition, but I'm not sure she has the business mind that Gwyneth has. But yeah, good luck to Meghan anyway. But let's talk about this, what she says. I was raised to see other women as friends, not foes. Okay, so when Meghan was in the royal family, she you know, she did not become friends with anyone. She could have developed a relationship with Camilla, with Princess Catherine. You know, they could have been friends. Like, she makes enemies wherever she goes. So yeah, I think maybe she could learn from Gwyneth, you know, like, why not just be friends with people, you know, like, why be so competitive and bitchy and like making up things? It's very psychopathic, making up things like, you know, that the royal family's racist. I feel like Meghan just tramples over people, and it's really not fair. If you look at Gwyneth Paltrow's Instagram, you will see that she does not follow Meghan Markle's brand, whatever, I mean, as ever. Yeah, Goop does not follow as ever. And I do believe Gwyneth Paltrow even follows a different brand called As Ever. So what does that tell me? It tells me that Gwyneth might not have been happy for this other brand. I'm not sure she followed them before Meghan changed the name of American Riviera Orchard, which was a terrible name, far too long, with American in the name as well. No, that was really bad. But yeah, I'd love to know what you think. Do you think Meghan's been snubbed by Gwyneth Paltrow? Do you really think Gwyneth wants to take a pie around to Meghan, or was that just like a dig at the security detail? Because seriously, they have so much security and other celebrities do not. You know, you don't need that much security. And in the Netflix series, you can see Harry and Meghan, you know, paranoid about all the paparazzi, and there was no one following them. It looked like a pizza delivery guy. So was Gwyneth having a little dig there about security? Yeah. Anyway, I'd love to hear your comments. Thank you so much for being here. Send you a big kiss. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.